Okay, we're ready to get started with Woodi Washington. We'll start with Eric Bailey.
Hey, Woody, thanks for your time. I wanted to ask you, what was the hardest part of missing 7 games? Was it the physical aspect of trying to get better to get back on the field, or was it the mental aspect of just not playing and wanting to be on the field?
For me, I think it was probably the physical. I'm pretty strong mentally, so it wasn't really a big thing. Just not being able to play, but just doing the rehab and trying to get my injury better. That was probably the most. It was probably that was probably the thing for me, just the physical part.
Toward the latter end of the physical part, how much does the mental game come into it? Telling yourself you're ready to play physically and to trust everything, that everything's going to be okay. How much does that play a factor when you're trying to get better physically?
I mean, for me, I just think about all the positive things. I don't try to think about any of the negative things going with the injury. I mean, things happen, so I mean, it was God willing. So that was just God's choice in that situation.
Woody, thanks, man. Have a good week, okay?
Ryan Aber.
And Woody, just where do you feel like you are physically compared to where you were when you got hurt? And just yeah, just where do you, how close do you feel like you are to where you were early in the season?
I'm pretty positive that I'm pretty close to 100%. I mean, I'm still getting my rehab and still trying to treat the injury, but it's definitely getting better.
And then just real quick, something about Iowa State this weekend. Charlie Kolar, obviously a big weapon for them. They're a big tight end, and the way they use him. What stands out to you about him, and maybe makes him different from some of those other tight ends that you faced?
I say that his route running, a lot of the bigger guys can't run routes as well as he can. And also, just his ability to make plays on the ball. He does a real good job of just securing catches and getting in and out of routes.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Woody. Have a good one.
Jason Kersey.
Yeah, Woody, being back on the field Saturday, what do you think kind of went wrong in the fourth quarter for the defense?
I think we just got to finish better. We got to eliminate explosive plays. They had a few X plays during that fourth quarter run they had, and we just got to eliminate those plays. Tackle, we got to be able to tackle better. Just secure tackles and wrap up.
Jenny Carlson.
Hey, Woody. Through the first 9 games of the year, Lincoln talked a lot about, as you guys were winning, but still maybe not playing as well as you would want. Just that he felt like how close you guys were. The way the game went on Saturday, were there areas that you felt most disappointed in, that, just the way you guys played was not all that close to where you want to be?
I think we were pretty close to where we wanted to be. Like I said, we just got to finish the game better offensively and defensively. The offense in the fourth quarter, we just couldn't get the ball in the end zone, and the defense, we couldn't get the ball back to the offense. So that was the main thing, just finishing the game.
Lincoln actually talked a little bit ago about how that the playing picking the other side up is such a difficult thing to do, other side of the ball up, and you guys have done that repeatedly this year, but you can't seem to build the momentum, which I think maybe we saw on Saturday. Was that something that struck you, that, like, you guys are playing good, the offense struggles, then they start to play well? Did you sense that about the game on Saturday with the team?
Yes, man, for sure. Especially late in the game, early in the game, like you said, we were playing well on defense, and then later in the game, the offense kind of picked it up, and the defense went down. I think once we get that to where we both can build momentum off of one another, then we'll definitely be to where we want to be.
Thank you.
James Hill.
Woody, great to see you again, man. I'm glad you're back out there. You made a great play on Bohannon at the goal line. I'm curious, what did it feel like to be back? When did you start feeling real comfortable out there? Was it right off the jump? Because you had to make that play in a hurry.
Like I said, I was pretty confident. I've been pretty confident mentally, even before the injury and during the injury. I would say probably a few plays into the game, once I got the feel of the game and feel of the speed, because just like you said, I haven't been playing the entire season, but once I got a feel for it, I think my confidence struck through the roof.
What kind of offense are you running into against Iowa State?
Uh, a lot of shifts, a lot of motions. They do a lot of different things. They have a really great offense. Like you said, Colaire, the receiver Hutchinson, Brees Hall, the running back, quarterback Brock Purdy. They got a pretty good offense. So it's going to be a test for us for sure.
Hey, good luck, Woody.
Mason Young.
Hey, Woody. Jaden Davis was here. We talked to him a week or so ago, and he talked about how you're still able to help the team while you were out injured. Just what do you feel like were some of the ways that you were able to still assist the rest of the guys in the cornerback room even while you weren't playing?
Just being in their ear when they get down, if they give up a play or anything like that, just picking their heads up. Because we gave up a few plays during this season, but that's just the life of a DB. Can't make every play. So I was just anything that lift the guys up while they were down, just still being in it mentally, going to all the meetings and things like that, just to stay locked in.
Jesse Crittenden.
I appreciate your time today, man. Just wanted to ask you, I know it could be a little bit different to bounce back from a loss late in the year, kind of compared to early in the year. Just what's kind of the mindset of the team bouncing back from a loss late in the regular season? And what have you seen from the team this week?
I wouldn't say it's like a bounce back. I mean, things happen. Baylor played a really good game, especially late in the game. So, I mean, that is what it is with that. But we just got to keep pushing and keep moving forward because, I mean, all our goals are still ahead of us. I mean, the only thing that we can't achieve right now is an undefeated season, but the college football playoff and the Big 12 championship is still there.
Appreciate it, Woody.
Let's go back to Ryan Name.
Yeah, Woody, wanted to ask about one of your teammates, Pat Fields. What's the first thing that stands out to you when you think about him, whether it's as a football player, as a teammate, or anything else?
I would definitely say his intelligence. He's a pretty smart guy. I know he's up for the award, so I would just say that he's especially on the field. He's an upfront guy. He's gonna tell you where you need to be. He's gonna tell the linebacker where he needs to be. I would just say his intelligence.
And then sort of the same thing about Caleb Kelly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Same thing about Caleb. He's a peer leader, and it shows. I mean, he got injured. I hate that for him, but I know he's still gonna be with the team. He's still gonna try to coach his guys up. So,
I appreciate it, Woody. Have a good one, man.
yes, sir.
All right, that looks like that's all the questions we have for Woody.
What do you think?
Woody.
Yes, sir.